All right, get ready to meet the man behind the headlines. He snagged Trump's golden never surrender high tops signed by the former president for a $9,000 bid at Philadelphia's Sneaker Con last weekend. He said overnight the mainstream media painted him as a Russian oligarch, but he's actually a Ukrainian refugee and a U.S. Army veteran. He's also the CEO of Luxury Bazaar. That's a luxury watch dealing company. Joining me now is the one and only Roman Sharf. Roman, welcome to the show. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you so much.
So I'll get to the Russian oligarch lie in a moment, but first, let's dive right in. Let's see them. Let's see the prize.
So here are the shoes.
Oh, yeah.
As you can see, they are signed. This one. They are signed by Donald Trump himself. This is a friends and family pair, one of 50 made.
Are you going to wear them?
That's actually not my size. I did order the regular pair when they first announced that Donald Trump was dropping these sneakers. I went on the website real quick while he was in Philadelphia at SneakerCon, and I ordered a pair in my size.
Okay.
Those I can wear.
Okay.
These are going to go in a glass case.
This one's more of an investment, I know.
Exactly.
And it's sort of like what you do, too, with the watches. All right, so after you won, the internet blew up, especially after some headlines like this. I think we have it for the screen. This is from the Daily Mail. MAGA mania Russian oligarch buys pair of autographed Trump sneakers for $9K at auction. It goes on. Others call you a Russian CEO. Why? What's the truth? What's that about?
I guess someone got a whiff somewhere that I speak Russian. I have a pretty big social media following due to in the watch space, and I do get about 1 million eyes a day on me through our social media channels. However, somebody understands and knows that I speak Russian because I come from the former Soviet Union. And the reasoning behind it is what I said in my response video. A Russian oligarch or Russian CEO, you take Russian, you put it together next to Trump, you get clicks.
Yeah, right. It fits the narrative. It fits the narrative. Anytime you could type Russia with Republicans, it gets clicks, like you said. All right, so I want to get a little bit political since we're talking about Donald Trump here. Donald Trump, no criminal charges in 77 years. Now, in the months leading up to the presidential election, where he's the leading political challenger to the current president, he gets slapped with 4 criminal indictments in 4 different jurisdictions, 91 felony counts. Some say this strategy is straight out of the Soviet Union. I mean, you would know personally. Show me the man, I'll show you the crime. That's the quote. Let's just take Trump's New York civil judgment, for example. Do you share the sentiment of many investors and business owners now in New York, as Mr. Wonderful articulated, alluded to a few days ago, regarding their fear of doing business in a blue state now if their Republican affiliation or support of Trump is publicly known?
Absolutely. I mean, I felt it on my own skin. The numerous messages we received here at Luxury Bazaar, my sales team and certain sales guys in my office, to upwards of Google reviews saying, oh, he's a Trump supporter and things of that nature. It feels more like Soviet Union. And mind you, I was born and raised in Soviet Union, and I spent the first 13 years of my life there being a brainwashed communist, which I later turned to find out as I turned older. But the process in Soviet Union is very, very similar. Came to power via socialist theory that turned into communism. The idea was everybody's equal. The government or the people that are in charge are supposed to be the same as the people. We quickly saw that was not the case in Soviet Union, as history has shown. Mm-hmm. You were taught to believe in false idols, some of which didn't even exist. A guy like Lenin was an idol. A guy like Stalin was an idol. And that's a guy that killed more Russian people than in any war. And what ended up happening is you were labeled as the enemy of the Union when you were in Soviet Union. So there went your freedom of speech, because back then, you didn't get blasted all over the internet. You didn't get blasted all over social media. You got sent to Siberia, and worse, you were sentenced to die as the enemy of the Union.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.